Speakers of Heidland is made possible by our generous patrons. Special thanks to our Supreme and Master Speakers, Omeji Cat Comet, Erisu Yamakawa, Alex Franco AV, Winebow Brood, Aurora White, Psyche, Azuta Starbreeze, Cletus Oreo, Lily Black, Bob Cece, Mictor Rabentau, Anathus Moonscar, Pamela Isley, Elenril Maximus, Codrith Novelist, Mira, Celestau Notrell, Lazy Boy, Luke Osborne, Tex, Kai Lin, Arthur Law, Beridan Derard, Cypup, Spencer Christmas, Celine DeLune, Edwin, Wibs the Wolf, Severa, Circa Barrakiel, Ventos Tia, Ryark Corbear, Leighton the House, Tony, Arcadia Lunashine, Framboise Zakaro, Bergie, Fudge, Sephiel, Cafe, Gregorian Cartus, Eros, Uana Nitsa, Tyler Curly Fries, Chibi Duo, Jay Zadama, Rurik X3, Rivicus, Nightwing's Butt, and Whoosh. Get early access to audio and video versions of the show, including the post-show, by supporting us at patreon.com/SpeakersXIV. Thank you. Good evening, Eorsians. Welcome to Speakers of Heidland, episode 509. I'm Lakeel Braveston, and I'm joined today by Georgi Wiston, Mela Vanadar, and Rollo Des. Hello.
Hello.
It is June the 20th, 2026, and today we are diving into well, I say Soken, it's the Primals interview, technically, because there's several people interviewed from regarding the Download Festival that conclude. Well, I don't know if the Download Festival is it's done now.
Yeah, it's
the whole
just for
thing.
the weekend.
It's finished.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay. So that is concluded. So yeah, an interview we'll be discussing today, as well as the reading your MogMail, speakersxiv.com/MogMail. Stay tuned for the poster. We'll be answering questions from the Syndicate. We do have a few, so look forward to that as well. And yeah, that's the show. Plus, of course, recent events. There's stuff to talk about today as well. Before we move on, announcement regarding a screenshot contest that we are hosting on our Friday stream in 2 weeks. Now, you'll note for Americans, it's probably not the best time to do it. That is the 4th of July. So you may not be able
on
to.
Friday.
Yeah, it's on a
Right,
Friday.
it's the weekend
Friday
off,
on the
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, because it'll be the 3rd on Friday.
It'll
be
be
the third,
the
yeah.
3rd,
Yeah,
but it's
it'll
the weekend, I guess, so some might be away. But you don't have to be there for the actual event because it's a screenshot contest, so you just submit it, and if you win, hopefully we'll be able to get in touch. So
We'll contact you.
the
You
website...
got some time, I think, to get reached out to. Right?
Yes,
we'll
we'll include a part of the form where you give us your Discord or your Twitch or something, and we'll figure out how to get in touch with you. The prizes are in-game items. We have, if you have been watching the streams, you will know that people have been donating pretty generously to the prize fund, if you will. So there are mounts, minions, gear. Everyone is guaranteed a Figmental weapon coffer, plus a choice of whether they want the mount or the minion or whatever. So worth signing up for. The theme is summer holiday, so pretty broad. So you can use your imagination and interpret that however you like. And we will, like I said, the last day or the actual day of the contest is on the 3rd of July, Friday. So a link will be posted and announced on our Discord when it's open. And also, if you're watching this live, there will be a link in the description for where to apply for this contest. It'll be on our website. There will be a form to just fill out. So, reminder again that if you're going to submit a Discord link with your image, it is important that that Discord is open to the public. Otherwise, we won't be able to see the picture. And second, that you don't delete it after you've submitted the link, because then I won't be able to open it. So keep that in mind, and otherwise use whatever image uploading site you want. But you can't upload to our website. That is a legal nightmare that I don't want to deal with. So just use other hosting websites and paste the link in the form when it's available. All right, that's it. All right. Moving on then, it's time for recent events. Whew. It doesn't have to be it's complicated with the Discord thing. Let's just say last time we allowed Discord links, people claimed they hadn't deleted the image, but it still wasn't available to us. So Discord has not been easy for us. I would recommend using
not
an
an
upload
image
service.
hosting website.
It's true.
No.
Okay, well, we start off in recent events with, of course, some shilling.
Yay!
New optional items are available on the Square Enix the Final Fantasy XIV online store. This started on the 19th. And does it have an end date? I don't think. Sorry, no. Of course, we don't have. We have only had one item that has expired.
The sale is open. The sale itself is open till the 17th of July.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's a sale. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the sale is open until then. The new item is the Sphene Neo Citizen attire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say about this.
Okay, I was going to say you do seem quite baffled by it.
It's not what people have been wanting for a while.
I feel nothing.
It's definitely an outfit people wanted.
The majority of people want the little shorts and tights combo.
Oh yeah, little boot
That's the
shorts.
I prefer the jacket, but I just wish it wasn't tied to like the body skirt.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, the jacket itself is kind of nice, but it has an incredibly bulky hood that looks kind of
short hair
some
only.
angles. Yeah,
no long hair, people.
Only.
Yeah,
you will clip. You will like it.
I saw so many people complaining about the clipping, and I'm just thinking like, oh, there's just as many people complaining about the lack of long hairstyles. You have to either things will clip or things won't clip. Make up your mind.
Yeah, I agree. You have to playing this game. You have to just accept that clipping will occur, and that's how it is. You know, everything clips in this game. I will say the hood from behind.
It looks awful.
Is huge. Like it's massive. And the bigger your character is, the bigger the hood, obviously. So yeah, it looks
it's like eight heads wide.
Yeah,
massive.
Yeah. It can be yours for £7.44.
Regular price.
3-piece.
Yeah.
Chest piece, legs, and shoes.
Yeah, that is €9 for Europeans, and I would assume. I'm gonna guess 12, and I'm gonna find out. Oh my god, it was $12 US.
Oof.
Okay.
What a deal.
What a deal. So there you go. Go shop. Go get it if you want.
Before we move on, when you were talking about what's it called? End dates. Can I just bring up the fact that the Make It Rain event is still going? It has almost been a month. It is still live, and it will be live until the 24th of June.
God, I forgot about Make It Rain.
Yeah, that's
I thought I missed it on my alt too, and I logged in and I was like, oh wait.
Nope, you still got time.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, go if you forgot that that's happening, go do that. And
it has been almost a month.
Reminder that you need to go buy the extra items from the vendor, the frame
the frames,
yeah, the whatever it's called.
You only get the minion,
making
it. The minion and what?
And the backpack, don't you, from the quest?
Those you get from the quest,
and then it's just the
poster
from
and the
vendor.
But
there's nothing else new.
No,
it's just those.
But do they always come? No, they sell them. They're going to sell those on the online store next year, surely. So yeah, get them while you can.
I would posters generally, but anything from previous events for the most part will be available in future events. Like the last year's was the King Elmer III card, and that's available this year.
Okay, well that's something, I guess. It does have an end date. Make It Rain, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
it's just
in 3 days on the 24th.
Okay, there you go. Okay, moving on to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, The Art of Succession, Relics of Eternity, now available for pre-order. This is the art book for Dawntrail. We are thrilled to announce that the pre-orders are now open for the Dawntrail art collection, The Art of Succession, Relics of Eternity. This expansive volume contains approximately 1,000 pieces of captivating artwork, including concept art, character designs, dungeon and trial illustrations, weapon and gear designs, minion and mount designs, along with art from the Arcadion and Echoes of Vana'diel, and much more from patches 7.1 to 7.5 besides. Relive your journey across Tural with these exquisite visuals.
Yes, as chat said, this is the second art book for Dawntrail.
Oh, second.
There
It's the
was
patch
one
cycle
for
one.
just this is the patch cycle one. There was one for just the base Dawntrail, which came with the wind up Erenville minion.
Right, of course. Yeah, this one has a very cool design. There's a very detailed art, concept art for Halmarut in it. There's actually quite a lot of very interesting artwork in here.
Do beware art book purchases. On the page, it shows some examples like it says Halmarut. It also has one for Shinryu from the Final Fantasy XI Raid series.
Yeah.
Which appears to be a 2-page spread. You will not be able to enjoy this art in person because it will have a massive crease down the middle and you'll barely be able to see the middle section of the page. So just be aware of that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a 2-page spread.
Usually when they're
it is.
Yeah, that's unfortunate in books like these. Yeah. But
it's very upsetting when you get to those pages. But otherwise, the art books are good. It's nice to see. I like them.
Yeah, do you prefer when they do the it's one page, but then you fold out to see the full thing, or?
Yes. If you're going to show me that, then do that.
Yeah.
Do not have it in the crease because that's.
Yeah, I agree.
That feels disrespectful to the artist.
Not only does it give you an annoying it gets split, but you lose part of the art in that crease.
That little
so
often the most important part. This will be like Shinryu's face will be gone. So,
the only way you'd be able to enjoy it is if you ripped out the page and scanned it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only reasonable thing you can do.
There's also gear. What is the courtly lover's attire they show here as an example of artwork that's displayed here, which is interesting.
I guess,
yeah.
I mean, they show everything, and it'll be every new gear set from the patch site.
Yeah,
they do all of them.
Yeah, they're pretty extensive, these art books. The release date is Tuesday, the 15th of December, 2026.
Just in time for Christmas.
And it comes with a. Now, I am not gonna, I'm not gonna hate on this, but I will say that it's a fat cat, and it's a reskin, right? It's a recolor. But am I crazy for saying that this recolor does not really look that much like a recolor?
What?
Oh, it looks like a bruised fat cat.
Oh yeah, item code for an in-game lolly cat minion. Do you see it? It's
purple.
Is it purple?
It's pink.
It's pink,
and purple.
Whereas our one is.
Am I losing my mind here?
You might have something wrong with your screen.
Oh, you know what? The nightlight has turned on my fucking screen, hasn't it?
The blue light's gone, so you missed all the blue.
I missed all the blues in it. Okay, let me turn that off so I can see it for what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I looked at your screen, I was like, "Yeah, you've got the nightlight."
Yeah, I did have the nightlight. Okay, so slightly better.
I mean, it's a comparatively low quality item code, though. Usually, we get a reasonably, like a wind up Erenville or a little. Like Matoya or something, or a little, whatever.
Yeah,
This doesn't feel like they put their best foot forward, as cute as fat cats are.
Yeah.
What if fat cat was purple, though? I mean, you ever thought about that?
Yeah, have you ever?
Now we can make a fat cat purple mount as well.
That's true, but also, does this not make you feel less FOMO?
That's true.
There's no FOMO, but I mean, if there's one thing that I do get from this game's extensive merchandise collection, it is the art books. I generally go for books. I can't keep up financially with their music collection, but
no,
I am willing to work on the art books.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Does it have I didn't check the price, but I guess I can do that now.
Usually they usually retail for about £30 to £40, but they'll usually be on Amazon for like 25.
35.
And they're all on Amazon now as well, rather than just being on their store. So, or other book retailers and stuff.
Yeah, it's $34.99. 40 USD. So €34.99, $40 US.
Yep. pretty frequently. You can get the older books here on sale. Like they have like buy two get one free at like Target. That's why I got a lot of the Heaven's Word and the Rummerborn and Stormblood ones. I got them for like less than $50. I got almost all of them.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
Not for that much of a discount, but I did recently get the base Dawntrail one for slightly less than what you would expect, or what was at launch, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
They did a reprint of some of it there as well.
Oh yeah. Well,
I need to double check which ones I have.
But
yeah, they're about £23 on Amazon. That's pretty cheap.
Yes. So go pre-order the copy again. They released on the 15th of December. That's a Tuesday. Fun fact, I guess. Not necessary to know. All right, moving on. We talked about the next topic just a few episodes ago when we were talking about seasonal events and ones that should return. This one was brought up, and because they watch our show, of course, they thought, you know what? Let's bring it back. Breaking Brick Mountains is back. One of the original crossover events in Final Fantasy XIV. Only beaten by, I believe, Final Fantasy XIII. I think that was the
Lightning
very first
Returns
one.
was the first one.
Yeah.
Because I didn't understand what was happening.
No, I didn't either.
This returns on the 25th of June. The collaboration event with Dragon Quest X, Breaking Brick Mountains, returns Thursday, the 25th of June. Battle against gargantuan golems from the Dragon Quest series, once again making their way to Eorzea. Don't miss this opportunity to earn rich rewards, including the King Slime Crown, Thug's Mug, and the newly added Dragon Quest X Framers Kit. So that's something that's cool, because that means if you've already done it before, like I think all of us, you'll be able to get something new from it this time.
That's pretty pog.
Yeah.
How many times have they rerun this event? What time is it now? It's like at least the 5th, isn't it?
Must be at least. I remember. I think in the first year, I think they ran this twice in 1 year. In the first year of 14.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think they ran at the start of sorry. Not the first year, because the game launched in August, but like the following year. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's run a lot of times. I would assume, yeah, at least 5.
It's still so wild that we keep getting this like collab event with a game we can't play.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to play Dragon Quest X, please. Just, I don't want the little teasers with the event anymore. Just give me the real thing.
Yeah, no. This is
I
only
really
for.
appreciate that they're using the original website.
Oh, they still do? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's the original.
Well, why
one.
would they update it, I guess?
Well, exactly.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I mean,
It's
it's very
the
out of
literal eye.
It's very out of step with the current format of how they advertise these.
It's because it's so
Very
early in
nostalgic.
14's life that it's still in the 1.0 format, where it's all like a article from one of the newspapers.
There's
I mean, it's
golems
also-
in those hills.
Yeah.
It's not designed for a 16:9 monitor either.
Yeah, and you get to enjoy the sort of gradient on either side for 70% of the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to learn more about Dragon Quest X. Is there any way I can click on this website maybe to a link or something? No.
Why?
No.
Why no?
God. There's so many. So this is it makes me miss some of the old events, collab events, because there's so much, like, this is like a multi-fate thing. Like, there's fates all over the world here. Like, there are fates. There's fates in a fate in Central Thanalan, Lower Lenosha, Upper Lenosha, Central Shroud, and North Shroud. So there's no, I don't know why they did it like that. Was it maybe to space out players? I don't know.
Probably.
But yeah.
But I mean, the good thing, I mean, A Realm Reborn was great because it had 4 or whatever level 15 zones that you could put things in.
That's true.
Yeah.
It doesn't work in any later expansions.
No, that's true. Even though there are new items that you can buy, I'm assuming just from a vendor, the event is identical to the one previously held. So yeah, like always, this is just the same one. Can you still play these in New Game Plus? Can you set this? Can you do that to collab events like that?
If it's not live, I don't think so.
I think you can only see it in the journal, can't you?
but it's at the bottom of the page. It says replaying seasonal events.
Oh yeah, just say that.
on the-
Oh my god, if I just kept reading.
Hmm.
If you've already completed the event, you can replay the quest via the seasonal event replay feature. For details, oh yeah, right, they did add this. I remember we covered this like a year ago,
Yes.
so when or a couple of years
They,
ago.
It's
maybe.
only one
they
it's
added
on.
this. The first time they added this was for the Final Fantasy 15
Right.
crossover event.
Right.
But it is
Mm.
note that it is not the same thing as New Game Plus. It is the event replayer.
Yes, it's a different
It's
system.
very different.
Yeah. Okay, so go enjoy that. Breaking Brick Mountain for those of you that haven't played. I mean, it's been a while since this event was on. I can't remember the last time it was on. It's been quite a while, so probably a lot of you watching or listening, you may not have done this yet. So go do it. It's quite fun.
2024.
2024.
It's been
2 years
6
ago.
times it's done it.
6 times.
Mhm.
Good lord.
Probably the most repeated event, I guess.
Maybe, yeah, I guess so.
The closest you'll ever get to DQ10 out here in the West.
Yes,
That's
it
so
is.
true.
Yeah, enjoy what little they give us. It's also quite. It's from what I remember. The quest I did this quest in 2013 or 14.
14 was the first one.
Yeah. So that was the year that they ran it twice in the same year. Can you see that? If it is, am I right? I'm pretty sure they ran it at the start and then the end of the year.
It's this is on console games wiki. It's 2014, 17,
Oh,
20, 21, 24, 26.
maybe I'm mixing it up with the Lightning Returns. They might have run that one twice. Then there was one of them.
Lightning
they ran
Returns
twice
definitely-
a year.
Lightning
that was
Returns definitely got
retired,
played a couple times,
Yeah.
and it is retired, unfortunately, because they put them on the lodestone
Yes.
or the Mog Station.
Never getting
I
that
don't
back.
like that they did it. That's one I never got to do because I didn't know what was going on. And then
Just
Yeah.
let me redo do them.
yeah, please.
I don't care if the rewards aren't there.
Yeah,
It
remove the
has
rewards.
unique mobs. I want to see the unique mobs.
Does it have unique mobs?
I
It
don't know
has
if it does
something
have
called
unique
Aspect of Chaos, which I've never seen.
Oh, okay.
Well,
because
lot
most
of
of them
them-
got reused as Allegan things.
Yeah, the dreadnoughts and a lot of that was just from 13.
I think some of the models might be like the skeletons. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know. It's been so long. Okay. Well, anyways, that's Breaking Brick Mountains. Go do that when it starts on the 25th of June. All right. Let's move on. It's time for MogMail. You can send us MogMail at speakersofv.com/MogMail for a chance to have it read up and discussed right here. Let's jump in. This is from Potet or Potet, which would be potato in Norwegian. Hi, speakers. I was randomly exploring the CC of the game again, and some details I usually just ignore due to their obsolescence made me wonder. What are things in 14 you think are too grandfathered into the game to be removed, no matter how obsolete or problematic the grandfather is? Are there still old features you believe can be removed, with enough spaghetti untangling, duct tape, and prayers? Are there any grandfathered features you wish they did anything with, because it is already there, but they just left it behind? Thanks for reading and answering, and remember to eat your potatoes. Oh, love potatoes. I always eat them.
What's the CC?
The
I don't know what that means either.
the
Crowd control, crystalline conflict.
Crystalline conflict. Yeah.
course.
What?
yeah, I thought,
Content creators?
no, but it has to be related.
That's unlikely for this game.
Something the something code, custom content.
Guy,
Make a new
MogMail.
Make a new MogMail. Explain-
CC. Yeah.
Explain what the
America,
CC
explain.
Yeah.
We're fucking this up. We don't know.
Yeah, we
Sorry.
have no idea what that
They weren't
means.
in the know.
Yeah.
So grandfathered features. So
Leaves.
Yes.
well, you mean that in a good? What do you
Make
mean?
them good again.
Make them good again. That's the
What
only.
part of the question are you answering?
Make leaves great again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are things in 14 you think are too grandfathered into the game to be removed, no matter how obsolete or problematic the grandfather is? So these are grandfather
these are
things that we don't
grandfathered.
necessarily that we would like to just remove.
jumping.
Shut up.
These squadrons. You can't really
Yeah.
remove them.
Yeah.
Because
No.
still use them to get like the little manuals. It's a great source of that.
It is.
Level 4 materia.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's also just good for leveling old jobs without having to interact with people
Yeah.
from up
It,
to level 50.
I mean, if we can level trust, I don't know, why can't we level squadron? Why can't I take my little dudes that I custom picked out to go into Tower of Zot or something?
I wish they had expanded it so they became the trust, but there's two like I guess they don't like that. There's so much variety with them and customizability, I guess.
Yeah. They,
But you could dress them and glamour them. And, it was a much better system than trust.
I always get so sad too because I go into the squadron room a lot just because it's closer to get to like the glamour dresser and the armoire, and also if I'm turning stuff in at the Grand Company, I can just go pop in real quick and I just see my guys just waiting.
Yeah.
Or like I've just been sending them forever to keep getting the same fucking manuals
Same.
over and over again.
Yep.
Check on them, even
they
that
don't do
useless
shit.
Cecily.
Poor Cecily.
She's still
Or
there
dress
working
them up.
hard.
Yeah.
I never
just not-
glamoured any of them, to be honest.
It was really annoying because
It was,
it
yeah.
used the
It's so much easier now. I
Yeah.
recently replaced one of my squadron members after 5 or more years of loyalty to me. But too bad, I don't want you anymore.
Aw.
And then I had to glamour the new one. And the system is way easier. And obviously you can glamour them with anything you want now since they removed
True.
the level requirements and also the
Oh yeah.
job/class requirements as well.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I still get the recruit I look at the recruit notifications too, and I do it sometimes. I'm like, sorry, man, get out of here, get disappointed. Same guy I've been seeing because you saw
Yeah.
I was so epic in the gold saucer. You're like, oh fuck, I gotta join this guy's squad that he doesn't do anything with.
Because they,
the Easter egg ones were so fun.
but they stopped adding those as well, right? Or
Yeah, they did.
They
Yeah.
never. Well, no, they never added any since the start.
Mm-hmm.
The
That
ones
was
we
it.
had at the beginning are the only ones we've ever had.
Oh my god,
There's
they
5
never
of
added
each.
anyone.
Yeah, there's 5 of each gender and race
It's not very impressive, is
So-
it?
for a total of 60.
Okay.
Yoshi P, expand the companion system. Let me bring one of them out to the world. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Didn't
weird.
they talk about an expanded companion system at some point?
Well,
And Dawntrail, they did that. They talked about expanding on the companion system, but I think they just mean the chocobo. I don't know if they mean.
Yeah.
Mm.
They,
I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe anything's possible. But
I
this
pretty
is somewhere they could have slotted in the path companions.
no one.
Yeah,
does
that's
that.
let's
true.
add
No one
another
cares.
convoluted system in. Why not? Yeah, no.
No, not. They wouldn't function like the path companions. They'd just. You would see path companions had names, didn't they? You'd just like.
Yeah.
They would have the same names, and you could hire them for your squadrons. There's no lore to it, other than the fact that, like, oh, they're still alive.
Right. Yeah.
They all deceased in the calamity,
I think the canon is that they did die there. Yeah. Unfortunately.
which is really
No.
unfortunate because lore-wise, barely anyone actually died. Within the context of like NPCs you knew from 1.0
I'm
to
pretty
2.0.
sure. I'm pretty sure there is
There's
a
a
list.
decent
It's
amount
a
of
very
deaths.
extensive list, actually. I think Gamer Escape has it, a list of all the deceased
Mm.
1.0 NPCs. There's quite a long list, actually. Lots of like low-level NPCs, obviously, like some dude standing in like Bloodshore or whatever. But like, yeah, they are since they didn't
calamity
appear.
missing NPCs.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's quite an extensive
Oh,
list. So a lot of
Even
people died.
disconcerted miner.
Yes, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. We'll miss that guy so much.
Yeah,
Well, you are right. It's a lot.
yeah, it is a lot. And,
Damn. Okay. Well, never mind. I take it.
and I
back.
mean, in lore, thousands of people died.
in lore for sure.
Yeah.
But it's just funny that like none of them made like the real major NPCs.
Right.
Anything happened to them.
Well,
Yeah.
that's because most of the major NPCs were accounted for in terms of their location.
Hmm.
Those
That's
guys
true.
are so lucky.
And I mean, I think one of the biggest people to have died is the Path Companion, right? So,
For sure.
I mean, that's in 1.0. That was a pretty, not a big character, but like a close character to the players. So,
Mhm.
yeah, you could argue also that Hildebrand maybe was a victim of
I
the
do-
calamity.
Other systems that are too grandfathered in, guild hests, which are weird because they're something that they made in A Realm Reborn and then never touched again.
Guild hests are they are weird because they feel like, again, a lot of the Realm Reborn ones are like weirdly grandfathered in, like remade. So they're like grandfathered in the, what was the name of that? Behests from 1.0, which were like it was like fates, but you had to pay leaves to enter. And that's essentially what a guild hest is. It's just instance now instead. And you don't need a leave. But yeah, that's weird. That's a weird
God,
system.
that was such a mistake. Basically, like gacha, like stamina settings in a paid-for MMO.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it is
really
weird.
grim.
Yeah. I mean, the 1.0 had loads of those. So yeah.
Just to remind you guys too, squadrons. That was a Heaven's Word feature, by the way. It wasn't grandfathered in technically, but I mean, I mean, it's been here forever now at this point. So
yeah,
well, it's one of the ones that's been lost. There are definitely things that they've added that they can't get rid of for some reason, like PvP teams.
Yes.
There's no reason why they can't do PvP team queues for CC. There's no reason, but they
for
won't.
circles, or is it rings? What's it called?
Fellowships.
Yeah.
That's something I keep
You're
thinking
thinking about
like internet circles. From
yeah.
like
You're thinking like Google Plus.
Yeah, Google Plus. Yeah.
That's. I mean, I don't know. Does it get used in Japan? Maybe. I just
considering that there has not been a single update to that system, I would guess no.
What else could you do to it though? It's so limited and
which
weird.
is exactly
at the same
why
time.
you'd expect some sort of expansion to it at some point, because it's so bare bones.
But I also just think that like it must take so little bandwidth that why it's not worth removing.
No, I guess not.
No, but it's like when you have something that has potential, why not capitalize on it? Fellowships has some potential. PvP teams has a lot of potential. Squadrons has huge amounts of potential, and yet they've just let them slip by the wayside, which is a real shame.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could like customize the room a little bit too, you know, like put some new equipment in there for them to use your NPC lifting weights or something. I don't know.
Why can't, and that could affect their stats for going out on missions. You could. It's an extra layer of how to build them.
Yeah.
These are free Yoshi P. Don't listen to gamers, but listen to us.
Listen to
us. I'm thinking duty recorder as well. That's an easy one.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, why is it like in its current form? And why do you keep updating it if it's going to be in that form still?
Yeah.
It's so strange.
There's only like ever 3 duties, I think, that you can record at any time, and they're always behind current content. Like it's always behind.
Like, what's the intent behind? I don't. And they always put in the patch notes too. It's like,
yeah.
So you know, the duty recorder things have changed this patch, guys.
Yeah.
I think there's currently 4, which is the most there's ever been, but you are right.
Yeah.
Why did they start it off as being so competent though? You could switch between like different.
Oh, it was so intricate.
You could there's like pause, go back, go forward, zoom around, do whatever.
Yeah.
For the same reason they're not removing Fellowships Mailer, it's the opposite. The amount of bandwidth that was required to run the duty recorder was probably way too much that they couldn't sustain it in its current form.
That's
or its
valid,
previous form.
But don't tease us with something so good and then make such an awful shadow of it. Just remove the whole thing then.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be worth watching again. Whichever live letter they introduced and showed off the duty recorder. I think that would be interesting to watch and see what we've lost.
Great content.
Other cheesy ones. Lords of Verminion. I don't know what. I mean, it keeps getting content technically with new minions. I don't know if that shakes up the meta. Or I don't know.
It, buddy.
Maybe. Or Chocobo racing too. I just think it shouldn't be like that at all.
I agree with that as well.
Just make it a Mumasume. I've said it tons of times. Just make it like that.
Well, make it like 11.
We're going to get something in the Gold Saucer in the next, either in 7.55 or 7.56. What it is, who knows? It's still a mystery.
That's true.
But it's teased on the patch site.
I mean, it's got to be more than just a new gate, I think, if they're going to be teasing like this.
It has to be like snowboarding or blitzball.
Yeah, it has to be of that level, yeah.
Yeah.
New Fall Guys maps.
Oh.
Yes.
To be fair, Fall Guys was fun though.
That was
so,
fun. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Wasn't there at one point, maybe, I don't know if it was like a while ago or like recently, didn't they say they were going to add a Byakko minigame, like the falling one?
Yes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have to, like
yes.
dodge balls.
Mm.
I think that would be fun.
It wasn't just Byakko. They also said they wanted to add a Suzaku one.
Oh, with the Dance
yeah.
Dance Revolution thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be fun as well if it's like multiplayer.
Mm.
It has a lot of people, and you have, it gets actually really, really difficult the further it goes.
Yeah.
That could be. I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
But Chocobo racing definitely should go the route of 11, where it's like it's super deep on like I have to say it's super deep on the breeding mechanics and raising mechanics, but it's very hands off on the actual race. It's like betting on them and proper like a management game.
Yeah.
That would be much more fun for me.
As it should. I do not want to play that jank like racing mini game they have. It is
Mario Kart with 5 distinct lanes.
Yeah, it's just lanes. You're just in lanes. It's kind of.
You could keep it exactly like that. I just want a camera that follows it, and I don't know.
Yeah,
Chocobo does everything.
And let's not forget the latency when you jump.
Oh,
that you have to like learn.
You have to jump, you have to time
when
it.
you need to like remember.
Was Chocobo Racing a launch feature, or
no?
Was it just?
It was when the
Rumble
Gold Saucer came out, wasn't it?
Yeah,
2.55.
Yeah, it was quite late. It was late in Rumble life. But it was big hype when it released, and then I remember day one getting in there, and like, oh boy, here we go. It's like Mario Kart, but on Chocobo back. And then you start, and it's just on rails, awful.
You know what the most insulting thing is when you first enter the Gold Saucer? Once you finish your tour, they give you 5 minigame tokens.
Oh yeah,
and you think, what can I use these for? All you can use them for is the freaking machines around the Gold Saucer.
Cuff for Kerr.
And then as a 1.0 player, I'm like, oh boy, new mini games. Go down that accursed basement level, and then there they are, the mining and fucking botanist mini games. Awful.
But
game.
the botanist one is so good for making MGP though. If you're good at it,
that's the best one. The mining one sucks.
Shit.
I hate it so much. I have PTSD.
When are they making a fishing one based on 1.0?
What was 1.0's fishing like?
Let's not even talk about fishing in 1.0 because I just there's like a bobber, like I just see the UI in my mind, but it's not fun.
But how about competitive parlay?
No, don't keep. I'm glad that they locked parlay in the toy box, that we don't have to like do anything with it.
I want to play it with people. Why can I only play against the ethereal NPC of the toy box?
Do not bring that back. I do not want it. Awful. But yeah, so one thing that I was thinking about that was removed very recently, like 2 expansions ago now, but it was surprising that it took so long, and that was the attributes system, the bonus points that we used to get. I don't know if you remember, with the big golden plus when you opened the...
Yeah, I remember that very fondly.
And the Ulthix hymn that you had to use if you were an Arcanist, and you had to switch between Summoner and Scholar.
Wicked.
It was interesting at first, but by the time you get to like Shadowbringers, the stats that you get from it are so pointless that there's no need to really shift between them.
Exactly.
At that point,
it was based on a time when you needed things like elemental resistance and stuff, which is something they abandoned at launch anyway, because that's a 1.0 thing.
Yeah.
And it was irrelevant.
It was.
The only people that it stuck for were Arcanists who wanted to heal and do DPS.
Yeah.
For wasting like 20,000 Grand Company seals or whatever the hell it was.
Now, Arcanist to Summoner / Scholar is definitely something that I can see them removing at some point.
It's true.
At least
I kind of love it.
Maybe not in that exactly, but like they will separate them so that Scholar and Summoner will level separately, but maybe make it so that like when you hit level 30, Summoner, you'll go to the Scholar unlock person, and it will just be like a new job.
Maybe, yeah. I
Oh
really
my
I have a
God.
fond amount of memories for the concept of. I liked the branch for Arcanist, but I also liked the unlock requirements for jobs where it was like level 15 Ranger. You need level 15 Archer, sorry, to unlock Black Mage
Yeah.
for no reason.
Mhm.
Like that was kind of cool.
Rollo?
I looked up the fishing minigame 1.0. So this is
Yeah, it's awful.
evil. Like this is like the most evil UI I've seen. You have like it does the back and forth thing like some of the other gathering minigames done, like the bobber instead.
Mhm.
But there's like a text dialogue box, and you have like I guess a remainder on the line that you can jig with.
Yep.
Also, the tutorial's always up there too. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So the second prompt you can click a tutorial.
I remember unlocking
I found a
Fisher.
screenshot.
I started it, and then I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm not doing this shit. Everything else feels like a time waste in 1.0. That one felt like it was taking the piss. So, yeah, that's a terrible game. Minigame.
Well, there are times in the current game where fishing can be frustrating. It is significantly more relaxing than whatever the hell it was in 1.0.
Yeah.
For the most part.
You also have to remember that the server took 2 to 3 business days to respond to your inputs as well.
Yeah.
So, like, it was just a slog.
Well, you see, it's because it
Fishing-
had to ping 180 degrees around the world and 180 degrees back.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Oh, speaking of then, that we were saying that they had to stop Duty Recorder because of the server strain. Remember, in 1.0, that was not an issue, apparently. Well, they thought it wasn't an issue. Even your mouse was server side, registered server side.
Yeah.
Just never forget. They had to eventually just lock all doors in Ul'dah open because the server strained too much because people had to interact with the doors to open, and that was all server side. Just nightmare fuel. Sorry, we're talking about it 1.0
was
today.
the I think 1.0 suffered from the Star Citizen
Yes.
issue where it ran so badly because of the server architecture, not a graphical requirement.
They had they were too ambitious with what, like, everything's going to be simulated and be the same forever.
It doesn't need all that.
No, it doesn't.
But speaking of fishing, I would say fishing is the perfect content in 14 actually, because it really is the whole gamut from ultra casual relaxation to super hardcore.
That's true.
Checking on website timers, like mega hardcore big fishing mode.
I don't think that you've done fish because you're trying to relax with it, mainly. I don't think you've done fishing in cosmic exploration. I think you would find fishing in cosmic exploration to be quite stressful.
But that's fine because it can have everything. That's the thing. It really does span the width and breadth of like what the game can offer.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can actually choose your depth too in the fishing minigame in 1.0. That's actually kind of cool. Maybe there was some potential here, Yoshi P. Maybe
No.
you know, add a little bit up to the skill floor. You know, raise it up a little bit.
Because in addition to that, Rollo, you still have the stuff that we're used to today, weather conditions, but also the moon face. Fucking, you know, like,
I like all that.
It's so much.
I like that there's no way to tell like where on the depth slider you are, because it's just there's no tick marks or anything.
No.
So you could be like, oh yeah, if you're fishing for this fish, try and go for 3/4 of up a little bit on the thing.
It was the same with mining. You had to know. Can you imagine just trying to mine for a specific item and having to do that mini game and knowing exactly? It was just random shit. It was.
Oh yeah, was it different items per like amount?
I don't
of the
remember.
block?
I think there was.
Or did you select the item you want and then have to do the minigame?
It's been so long. I think you had to listen for where it was. The certain nodes would have certain items. Not listen. You'd like listen as in like the response in chat when you did the ring that grew. You know what I mean? It says like it's close, it's closer, it's there. You're right on top of it. Boom, and then you get the item. And then there's a random chance.
That's what you mean.
That the item will drop.
By the time you found you're right on top of it, you've got
you have one hit left. Yeah, exactly. And then there's the moment you strike. I think there was a chance to crit, which would like increase the rate in which the rarest item would drop from the node, but otherwise it was just RNG what would drop from the node, from the loot table.
I don't like that kind of thing, but I do. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do like the crafting gathering being tied to weird shit like in like 1.0 and 11, where it's like you can only get certain things when it's like
Ugh.
an astral month or what, nonsense like that.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
kind of, there's something charming about that.
Yeah. It creates a little bit of scarcity, and
Exactly.
like,
It's
I
something we
gotta
need
get
in
on
this
it this
game.
time so I can do this.
I guess so.
Especially when it's not something kind of like it's still pretty like low stakes. So it doesn't like really matter that much. But
No.
If we do that for gathering but not crafting, I think that would be a bonus, because everything gatherable in this game drops in value ultra fast,
Yeah.
except
Mm.
like the most recent stuff.
Mhm.
And even that drops quite fast. It would be nice if gatherers had a way of making a decent amount of money from what they do, rather than it being so crafter heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that's like usually is stable is like consumable, like the current raid food or like
You can
medicine
always,
and
yeah,
stuff. But
food and potions for crafting is a great
yeah,
way of making.
but that would be very difficult if we had the 1.0 system to be a culinarian, because people would have to go into the RNG fields and as a botanist and just pray that they get the apple they need or whatever. Like it's.
I mean, everything
It's a
would be
different
worth
world.
more, and it would feel like
But
you
just-
had to use things more
I think you have to
carefully.
appreciate the nightmare of this world, because let's say you're a culinarian, and let's say you forage all of your food yourself. I'm taking you into a 1.0 nightmare with me right now. So
Oh,
you're
no.
going out, you start fishing. You play this horrendous game where you have to remember which depth the fish is on, have to make sure that the moon face is right, the weather is right, that your jig has been hit correctly, and now and then eventually, about an hour later, you have 4 fish, which is what you need, I guess. Now you have to forage. You have to change to botanist. Use a macro to put your gear back on, by the way, because it didn't automatically do that. And
Oh, my
you
lord.
then you go out into the fields. You pray to RNGesus for the corn or whatever you need. So say you spend an hour with that, you get maybe 10 corn. You go into the horrible crafting system. You switch to crafter, macro, put on the gear. You have to, first of all, is it the right moon phase? Yes. Okay, thank God. We can start. You start. Every move takes like a minute to register server side, and there's like remember there's a time limit. So every time before you make a move, a timer starts rapidly decreasing. If you don't make a move within that time limit, the craft fails.
That's a stupid system.
So if
based
you
on their
don't do it
architecture.
within the first 2 seconds, the third second is not going to count because the server's not going to register in time. It's going to fail.
This
You finish.
craft.
Yeah, roll, Georgi. We're not done. This is not the worst part of the nightmare. You finish. You've made 1 dish. You're like, oh fuck! It's taking me 5
but think how
hours
much
to
it's
make this
worth.
dish.
not
Time to
even a
go.
stack of 3.
Time to go sell it. Oh right. I have to go to one of the city-states where I have to leave my retainer in a room full of other NPCs and pray that I find the right floor, because they're all named like Flinker's Bottom and Flea Farts Grounds. And then just place one there in the sea of hundreds of still NPCs, in which only 5 render in front of you because there's too many NPCs, and just pray that a player will someday,
How the hell do you
maybe
find
a
them?
decade from now, if the game holds, Tanaka, they will find this NPC and want this one specific dish and buy it from you.
How do you
A
advertise?
crafter's life. Well, you
When
wouldn't.
the game was good, honestly, this game's so
Yeah, I
small
agree.
now.
It was a rough time.
Crafting in 1.0 sounds like potion making in Harry Potter, like trying
Yeah.
to make a Felix Felicis potion that takes like 7 months before you can actually do it. And that's if you're lucky enough that the things you needed grew because there was a full moon in the 6th day of the 7th year,
Yeah.
Oh.
whatever.
I mean, you
Well, the
have.
selling sounds bad,
You
and the
ask-
crafting doesn't sound good. But for the gathering stuff, although you say like, oh, you have to pray for this, I think in that kind of game you would have like, if you were serious about it, you'd have like your little gatherer's journal next to you, where you've already written down like, oh, if I need this fish, the bobber will be here. And, like, that would be kind of.
They included
cozy
a fucking journal with the collector's edition for a
Did
reason.
they? Exactly. See, like there's a coziness to that side of it.
It's coziness
It's
with
the other
rose
half
tinted
that I don't
glasses.
like.
If you had,
Yeah.
if you literally had nothing to do in your life, like literally you had nothing to
if you're
do.
playing 1.0,
If you're playing
probably don't have
1.0,
much else going for you.
you're either a teenager or it was rough.
You're a teenager.
I mean, even
rocky divorce.
let's also just the game wasn't good. The game wasn't good. I think we can say that with. I think we can say.
What controversial, man.
I'm sorry being so controversial.
No, I'm not. Yeah, that's on him.
I mean, Mela, you asked.
like Dawntrail too.
I did. You asked how people advertise, and that's literally how you'd expect. They would literally go out into Limsa and shout, "For sale, item, Flea Bottom Alley, third ward or whatever," and the name of the
all day long,
NPC.
because you wouldn't be able to. Surely they wouldn't bot it, would they?
Name? Oh no, they definitely would. Name of the NPC and the price of
That's
the
illegal.
item. I think they had different. They had different priorities back then. They had other things to
Despite
focus
all
on.
this, Lakil, you can take solace in the fact that you held the line.
Yes, amen.
I did hold the line. Oof, God, I'm a hero.
And there is a genuine group of people who, with all their heart, miss that.
That's because they don't. That's because they
And
don't
yet,
remember.
then they think Modern 14 is awful.
It's because they don't fucking remember. That's the problem. I need to remind people this was a rough time.
That's what happens with history.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's true. There's a reason why it was reborn. Okay, so anyways, grandfathered in stuff. Yeah,
Lots of we went on a real journey.
we went
with
on a
this
journey
question.
here. Yeah. Thank you, potet or potato potet. Potet.
Tell us what CC is. Did we?
Yes,
Yeah, we need to.
What CC is.
What does CC mean?
If it's not enough for a MogMail, maybe just post it in the YouTube comments.
Yeah, maybe that.
Yeah.
If you're in the comments, let us know there as well. Yeah. Okay. I guess we can we do another one? I guess we can. I guess we can do one more.
Sure.
Well, we'll see how long this is. Otherwise, it's too late. I've already done it. This is from Gerard Leluc from Zolera. I've locked in. Hi, speakers. With Evolved Mode coming in ever cold, what are your wish lists of what you hope to see for your favorite jobs based on what we've already seen in the developer panel showcase? Personally, I hope Dark Knight gets to use its HP as a resource for either damage or mitigation, similarly to how it does in PvP, since that's its long-standing Final Fantasy identity, and that's what they seem to be focusing on with at least some of the jobs. Also, how do you guys feel about the entire joke of 8.0 be a job renaissance becoming reality? I've been listening to some older podcasts post FanFest, and it's funny just how much it comes up. Gerard Leloup. Well, thank you. Yeah, it is funny. It is funny.
Yeah, it is funny because no one believed it.
No.
Because people were always like, nothing in this game ever changes, and now everything in this game will be changing.
Oh my god, something happened.
Yeah, I got a little nervous because I remember we said it so much that I was worried people were going to, 8.0 is going to come out, and then people are going to be disappointed because we've been saying it and they didn't catch that it was a joke. And I was starting to pump the brakes on it a little bit.
It was never a joke for me.
No. No. Yeah, so that's funny.
I mean, the fact that they are the thing I've had the biggest issue with this game since Heavensward as a slow downward trend towards stagnation has been the homogenization of jobs and like a sort of loss of identity. And I've felt that very strongly with tanks, seeing as I was somehow forced to play tanks a lot. But it's definitely kind of it feels very similar for ranged DPS. It feels reasonably similar for melee DPS as well. Casters maybe are still a little bit okay, but there's definitely a kind of feeling of these are just ranged DPS with different appearance.
Casters are the ones that have came out of this the best in terms of
I agree.
Job variety at this point in their game.
Yes,
but absolutely. The concept of Evolve, from what we've seen so far, feels like the most wonderful return to form of what it means to be these jobs. Like it does feel like they are playing into the job identity, and that's a huge plus.
Yes,
I can't see it being a negative in any way.
Honestly, just it being different is like I think more than enough for some people. So we have been so tied to 2-minute meta for so long, which I understand was an adaptation because of like how fight designs were going and like how I mean, if you remember like Heavensward rating, right? Everything was fucked up. Everything was misaligned. You had so many different buffs and so many different timers. So I understand that. But because we've just been in that same run for so long, I'll take anything different.
Yeah.
I will take anything different and appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, they showed White Mage, so I guess that isn't really happening to White Mage. I was hoping that they'd go back to like the elemental aspect of White Mage. Doesn't look like they're doing that in this one, but
I mean, the elemental aspect of White Mage is something that I think you might get in like action skins.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, that is probably what we're gonna get.
You get the $30 elemental White Mage pack on the Mog Station, Luteal.
Yeah.
It'll have like one earth skill, one
Stone
water.
skin.
You'll buy it.
Rollo, it will only go on the Mog Station after it's been in the Battle Pass, and then if you don't get proceed far enough in the Battle Pass that they've shown us, then it will go on the Mog Station, and you will have to fork up money because you weren't dedicated enough to this game during the time it was relevant.
Well, that's what the word on the street is, anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they showed us, isn't it?
No, I mean that Rollo's not dedicated to the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rollo doesn't like anything in this game.
No. I have to give like weekly updates on what I do in games so people can believe me that
bring
I'm
it back.
stuff.
Yeah, we have to bring back.
What have you done in
this
14?
week in 14? I've been fishing and decorating my house.
This week in 14 focused only on Rollo because you're suspicious now.
Yeah.
You know, community's out for you.
Yeah.
So
There's a target on your back.
we have a hater
this
in our
game.
midst. So
well, it's because I'm brave enough to criticize. Okay.
Amen.
Unlike those other content creators out there who get banned for fake reasons, I get criticized for real reasons.
Right. Okay, I will say we are considering bringing in like a comment. We had a section called comments of the week before on the post show. We might think about bringing that back. Specifically just because of this though. That's because it's so funny. But anyway, so yes, anything else we're looking forward to for the
well,
Evolved
I don't
mode?
think any of us have talked about what our jobs are looking forward to. What are you looking forward to, Rollo?
I hope I have fun playing Ninja.
Yeah.
I would love to go back to play Ninja.
What do you want from it? Like, what do you think it would design-wise it would be like?
It's tough. I think emphasizing just having a high-speed GCD, kind of like Monk in a way, and focusing more on the mudras, and not so much on like the tons of other random bullshit you have, like the Hellfrog. I mean, I kind of like Hellfrog medium, but like the forked and Raiju, like the gap closes. I'm just like, I mean, I'm glad Tenchi Jin that you don't have to move anymore, or you can move. Sorry, but I kind of hope they maybe get rid of Tenchi Jin. That'd be nice.
Okay.
Or I remember integrated. Also, Dark Knight. I don't know if it's going to get the HP thing. I think that'd be very cool. I think that might be too risky for this game. It might be too brave.
Yeah.
I'm very hopeful. I think they'll do a lot, but I would think it might go back to mana management, or MP, and not health.
Okay. Yeah, Georgi, what are you looking forward to?
I kind of hope that Scholar locks in on the sort of like military strategist side of it. I mean, that's sort of the aesthetic that it goes for, and then they add all this fucking angelic bullshit that I don't understand why it's this mishmash of aesthetics that don't go together at this point. Not just in it's what it looks like, but also in how it plays.
Yeah,
which I don't mind as much because I've been getting used to it. It's people that jump into it now that get lost.
Yeah,
it's because they haven't been there every 2 years when the playstyle has changed every time.
Yeah,
but it's just not changed; it's just added on to it each time.
Yeah,
I hope we keep Expedient. That's one of them. I mean, we'd have to keep Expedient because they're not getting rid of the original they're still keeping the Reborn system, and Expedient is so useful that I can't imagine that they would not. Because if they didn't bring Expedient over to the evolved form, I think that would result in Scholar being one of the few jobs where the Reborn playstyle would be preferred. So they would need to either they'd have to get rid of it, which would make people angry, or they would need to include it in both forms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do foresee a future where there's going to be winners and losers for Evolved versus Reborn, and there's going to be a few jobs where it's just, I don't know, maybe someone in the balance does fucking enough math for it. Like, actually, playing in this job role gives you this the 0.5 increase you need or whatever.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes.
Chat, we laughed at Expedient because it was the last thing they showed us in that job showcase.
That's true.
If it was like midway through the showcase and not like the caps, this is the big skill you're all gonna be excited for this expansion, mate. I mean, which it was exciting in the end, but it's not visually exciting.
No, it's just. I mean, you get a sprint, which is cool. But yeah.
I mean,
I will say though,
it used to be an 20-second sprint. Now it's only 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried though for White Mage in particular. Of all the evolved jobs they showcased, the design behind it, they were saying didn't make any sense. Where like they were saying like, oh yeah, we want it to be so like you can like heal with your OGCDs or whatever, but that's how it is now.
Yeah, that is kind of what it is
you
now.
are like the strongest OGCD healer strictly.
It's
so
rare.
What are you changing?
Yeah, it is. I don't know what they mean. Maybe again, when they were showing this, it was still very early, so maybe they hadn't fully landed on White Mage. It's weird for them to showcase it then, but you know they might change that. Subject to change. So
that and little combo attack was.
Yeah.
The combo attack was cute too, but it is just like you're just getting a different skill after you do your attack cast. So
yeah,
I hope there's more to it. Everything else in the Evolve showcase for those two jobs was great though. White Mage is one I'm like,
I don't know.
There's gonna be some losers here.
White Mage is there's nothing exciting about. I'm gonna say this with all the love for that job. It is not an exciting job. It has never been an exciting job, and I don't expect it to be particularly. It's the basic job of Final Fantasy or healing job of 14. So I don't expect much. Just make it functional. That's all I need. I don't need it to be that flashy. I know what it is. I understand. It's like it's the baby. It's the baby healer. That's okay. All right. Anyways, thank you, Gerard Loop. That's all we have time for MogMail. We now need to move on to the Download Festival Primals interview. Still
pogging. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pogging. I have to say there's still not been any resolution to this merch drama.
No, not yet.
That is still going on. I wonder if it has impacted the sales. Just because people don't know.
So it's just at the event, isn't it?
Yeah,
that merch is specifically event only, so it's not even available anymore.
No, but the people that went,
the
to
people
the event,
complaining aren't going to download.
You don't think so? I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think that many people are going to download in the first place. I mean, it's very localized. I mean, it's a big event, but it's very localized.
It's just going to be
proportionally,
It's
and those going for 14 or even fewer.
Yeah, I mean, it's very bad.
It was a decent turnout.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad if it was AI, of course, but very bad if it was not as well, because that poor artist.
The red circle doesn't make it AI. I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah.
Can we?
You generally might be hallucinating.
Can I sidetrack just slightly just to bring up the Kingdom Hearts one, because that is the biggest example of insanity, and this is why we need to chill for a moment, because everyone here is against like commercializing, AI art, right? But there's a collection being released for Kingdom Hearts for the PlayStation 5, for all modern systems. Actually, it's for current gen consoles and PC, and on it is some quote unquote new art of Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, and then Donald's and Goofy, I think, flanking
Goofy
him,
Mickey.
and Mickey. And when this was released, it was one of those images that got just a ton of red circles because the AI squad was on it immediately. It's like, what is this? Look at this hand. What is that? The pattern on the shoes don't match. Whatever. And it's like people are literally going into that image, zooming in, and then bringing up a picture of the in-game model. And one of the circles, I kid you not, is underneath the sole of his shoe. And in the game, he has the crown symbol on all the underneath his shoe. That's the pattern on his shoe. In the art, they're squares, but it's still the same pattern underneath. Red flag number 1. But then what they also started circling was hands. There is one which is like everyone's obsessed with the hands because that's the one thing. Even if you don't know much about AI art is that it struggles with hands. So that's obviously where you go and circle the most. Donald has 5 hands on one. Sorry, 5 fingers.
Hands?
5
now
fingers.
that is AI if he has 5 hands.
That would be noticeable.
That would now see. Then I would be with you because that's not human
5 hands
error.
on one hand.
Yeah, so Donald has 5 fingers on one, 4 on the other. But that is a very common mistake that a lot of artists do sometimes. These are cartoon characters. It can happen. Anyway.
Yeah.
Huge blowout here is like, oh, they're using AI. This is not Nomura. He wouldn't have drawn it like this. Well, turns out it was drawn by Nomura. This was not AI art. And the only thing that they probably have done is that they've upscaled the backgrounds because the backgrounds are a little blurry and they've used like some AI upscaler for the art. Maybe they didn't have the full scale art, the full resolution art anymore, which is classic Square Enix, by the way. And they're essentially, I guess, in a way to like be like, we weren't wrong. The new narrative is that they likely traced it. That's their new win, Rollo. Well, they probably traced it, and that's why it looks so weird. So, I mean, guys, we have to relax. We have to go after what is actually real. Like we can't do this. It makes it bad for us that are like against AI art because it makes us look like lunatics. We're just going after everything. And I understand Square Enix's CEO is a little too pro AI. So obviously I understand the suspicion, but pick your battles. Pick your battles. Anyway, this is not about the AI art. This has still not been confirmed, by the way, that this is not AI art. So I'm not defending
it is AI. Fuck you, man.
I understand why they're not commenting on it because I think if they do, that sets a precedent that they have to do that for everything.
Yeah.
I also understand why people find that unsatisfying.
Yeah, I understand both sides in this case because there are some things that puzzle me maybe a little bit. Primarily the one with the faces in the crowd that I thought was a little weird. But anyway, we're not talking about that now. We're talking about the concert that has concluded at the Download Festival. So this is Soken. This is from, let me see. It's from thegamer.com. Soken on performing with the Primals. Koji and I are not professional singers. We're shouters. That's the headline.
That's true.
The famed mud and sludge of Donington Park that the hallowed
appealing
that the hallowed Download Festival calls home.
You can't say that.
It's a 5-hour drive away from where I live. And this past weekend I made the trek to see my childhood faves. This year was a throwback with headliners Limp Bizkit, Guns N' Roses, and Linkin Park. Just bunch of old men, plus many other 90s and 2000s icons scattered across the weekend and various stages. It was the perfect nostalgia-fueled weekend with history in the making as Linkin Park became the first... Oh yeah, sure. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, this... Not just old dudes. The first ever female-led headliner in Download history. But it was Final Fantasy XIV's in-house band, the Primals, who tempted me into committing to that long drive with enthusiasm. Download marked the first time that the Primals have performed at a concert that wasn't for a dedicated Final Fantasy or gaming event. And you know what that means. It was time to introduce the metal rockers of Download to the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, which has an expanded free trial that you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn, the award-winning Heavensward expansion. You know the rest. Guys, this bit is not tired, okay? This is forever funny, please.
It
You gotta
gets
run a jug into the
updated
ground.
every time they expand the starter edition.
Yeah.
Or the free trial, I should say.
The Primals performed at the Dog's Tooth, at the early but
Stage.
at the early but respectable time slot of 17:50 on Friday, with Jason Charles Miller joining them on stage for the majority of the set. Got thrown off by the 24-hour clock. So rare to see that nowadays.
I mean,
That's 5:50 p.m. for everyone else.
This is a British journalist because obviously they live in the UK.
Yeah.
5:50. It's 10 to 6.
Yeah, 10 to 6, 5:50 p.m. It was short at 30 minutes long, but chock full of rock. The band opened with Fiend, then hit us with Not Afraid, Absolute Tyranny, and I always want to read it Escape. It is Escape, right? Escape. Before ending on fan favorite Under the Weight. It's there was yes.
Why? Sorry, why was Jason Charles Miller there? None of those songs feature him.
I guess he just did the
moral support, I
He
think.
can still sing on them.
He probably just sings on them.
Bear in mind that they have, with love and respect to them, they don't have a huge amount of pull with people who don't know who they are. So having someone from a more well-known band will help bring people.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in the crowd would necessarily notice that he's sing. You know, they wouldn't know that he doesn't sing on these songs normally. You know, it's just a dude. There was a dense crowd surrounding the stage, and you could easily spot the telltale signs of 14 players as light sticks replicated in-game emotes. A serpent of Ronka stuffed toy was held aloft, and you couldn't look around without spotting an FF t-shirt or FanFest bag. Yet, as the Primals burst into life on stage, you could also spot festival goers curiously approach and join in the throng of fans to appreciate a brand new experience. I caught up with Final Fantasy XIV sound director and the Primals guitarist and vocalist Masayoshi Soken, Final Fantasy XIV's localization director and vocalist Michael Christopher Koji Fox, and guitarist Gunn the day after their set. So cool. Download was the shortest set time the Primals have ever had. Because it was a broader rock festival rather than a specific Final Fantasy fan event, Soken tells me the band had quite a lot of discussions about what we wanted to do to really reach out and appeal to rock fans, especially because we had such a limited time to play with them. During Under the Weight, someone was crowd surfing, and I was like, this is what we wanted, Soken says with a smile. The crowd surfer was pulled away by security as he reached the stage, but he had the biggest grin on his face as he re-entered the crowd. That would never happen in Japan, Fox adds excitedly. Security might not approve, but we approve. I mean, yeah, that's a different experience to what we've seen from the Primals, usual concerts. Mela?
Yeah, Japanese audiences are one of the most lethargic things I've ever witnessed. As a fan of quite a lot of Japanese music, and more into like metal as well, there's something kind of depressing about like watching the heaviest shit, the most fucking epic shit ever, and it's loads of like salary men and women just being like la la la.
Yeah. Yurgi?
I like imagining them thinking about what the exact set list they were going to set up for this festival, because like I think I'm just, as they're looking at all their songs, like, are we going to play for this crowd When Angels Wake Me? Is that going to resonate with this audience?
Yeah. Okay, well, that must have been quite the experience for them. The download lineup this year included Tom Morello, with whom the Primals have previously collaborated in the past. But sadly, the band were leaving before his set. However, they were just as excited as the rest of us by the staggering lineup this year. Yesterday was obviously Limp Bizkit, today Guns N' Roses. I really want to see Baby Metal. I would have loved to see Bandmade yesterday, Soken tells me.
I don't think the Primals have ever collaborated with Tom Morello. I think he just sent them a song and it was used in our game.
That's true. Yeah. when we were cleaning up after the set yesterday, we could hear Cypress Hill, Gunn says. When I was in my teens learning to play guitar, I was listening to them, and so it was unreal to see them up there. I want to go back in time and tell myself, if you keep practicing, in a couple of decades' time, it's where you're going to be. Mela?
Cypress Hill is still going.
I was
That's
thinking
insane.
that too. Yeah.
I remember seeing them on like MTV decades ago. It's so crazy. I know. I mean, it's funny seeing Fred Durst these days because he looks like Angry Santa.
Yeah.
But Guns N' Roses has been quite a sad story because Axl Rose sadly does not have the voice anymore.
No.
It's a bit Mickey Mouse, which is a bit sad, but
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. Like we're really getting towards the end of. It's horrible to say, but we're getting towards the end of seeing some of the real greats of the
That
generation.
of rockers, yeah, that's true.
It's rough, but if you have the chance to see any of these people, go and see them because there's live concerts are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought. I'd never really thought about. I didn't think that Soken would be a baby metal fan that he wanted to go see them. But that's interesting.
Yeah.
They're pretty popular these days. I feel like most people who like metal and rock are into baby metal, or have heard of baby metal at least.
They've at least heard of them.
Speaking about Speaking about what we were talking about pre-stream, there's a collaboration they have with Poppy.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
They have very good. The singing of baby metal always turned me off, but they have some really good, like incredible, like musician, like backup, like instrumentalists, drummers, guitarists, etc. They have it's a very wide gamut as well. They collaborate with so many famous bands, big people from different bands.
Oh yeah, a lot of classic metals artists have like defended them too and be like, yeah, if you don't fuck with baby metal, I don't fuck with you, brother.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, big defender. Okay, for me, it's just overwhelming. I have that sense of I don't belong here, Fox explains. I'm a kid of the 80s, so we always think, no matter how hard we try, I don't belong here.
Real.
Yes.
I was born in the wrong decade.
Yeah. He goes on to gush about how, when walking around Download, he saw artists whose songs he has on his phone and how he also fangirls about them. Yesterday, Bex, B-E-X, was in the back, and I discovered them on my own last year, and I started listening to them, and I fell in love with their music. And then she's like, right there. And I'm like, can I have a picture, please? Fox pauses to apologize, explaining his bandmates have had to hear about this same story for the past day. I'm just a kid in a candy store with it. For a man who was on stage screaming his lungs out like the best of them and putting his whole energy and heart into being a rock star, Fox is surprisingly humble. I work in localization. It's all thanks to Soken. I owe all this to Soken for providing this opportunity for me to be here. If it wasn't for him, Mela?
I was saying, I mean, maybe for this interview, but Michael Christopher Koji Fox has always come across to me as an incredibly humble person and such a nice guy. But I suppose it's nice to have that validation from someone who interviewed him.
I mean, this is not in any way what he signed up for, but like it must be crazy to
I can relate.
Live like this. Yeah.
Having not signed up to do this podcast.
That's true. And look at you now. Rubbing shoulders with the best of them.
Oh yeah.
If it wasn't for him saying, Koji, we don't have money, can you sing? And then turned into this. And now I'm here and I'm just like, I'm not worthy, but can I get a selfie? Fox explains when they were going into 2.0. There wasn't as much budget because we were remaking the game. Everything was like, we've got to make it with what we have. And Soken was like, Koji, write the lyrics. Koji, sing. Koji, stage. Okay. And now here they are, years later, performing alongside rock royalty.
So I was thinking earlier, I wonder how much money they make out of being the Primals. But based on this paragraph, I suspect Koji makes very little money out of in comparison to his actual job
Yeah.
regarding what he does on stage.
Yeah.
See, it's all about the rights.
Yes.
That's where you get the money from for music.
That's
The
true.
royalties.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
true.
That's right. The Primal song that gets the biggest reaction at gigs is different depending on the country, with Soken telling me, in Japan, it's quite common for audiences to set choreography to songs. So I would say there's a lot of similar energy for a lot of them. In particular, the song with the time stop, Rise, that one always gets a good reaction. It's that group work, everybody working together, everybody stopping at the same time. It makes you feel like they're as one. So yeah, Rise is pretty big, Fox agrees. However, he says Americans prefer screaming and making a lot of noise. Stuff like Titan, Scream, where they all sing together. That's usually the big ones in those areas. The Primals always... Yes, Kirgi?
I was just going to say, Scream has remarkably little screaming in it.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. The Primals always do their best to play fan favorites, so they don't believe any fan requests have gone unanswered, but they say some songs would be difficult to perform live. Fox suggests that Garuda would be difficult to do live, though his bandmates quickly point out that no one requests that. I know that Gunn doesn't want to play it because he then mimics having to play the hell out of an air guitar. I mean, how would they even perform that? That's not a very... I guess it's mostly instrumental and just some oohing and awing. Koji and I are not professional singers. We're shouters. Soken laughs. So occasionally, when people ask us to do things that require me to sing, like Titania or Be My Honey, it's pretty hard. The Primals have played across many stages all over the world, but where would they pick if they could choose a Final Fantasy XIV trial for their stage? I mean, it would be pretty scary, but Titan, Gunn suggests, with Soken quickly adding, but it keeps getting smaller. As sound director, I'm going to go with Dancing Green. Those are the two... I mean, yeah, Titan... Dancing Green is no surprise. We know that they love that song, especially the devs of the game, but... I'm old school. It would be the Leviathan battle on that boat, Fox says, before joking about getting washed off while playing, which leaves the band laughing as they consider how all the trials would be completely unfeasible as stages. I don't know about the Titan one, because you'd see all the fans just falling off, and you'd be like, no, wait. Kirgi?
What does he mean? I'm old school. I would prefer to perform on the Leviathan boat as a stage.
I don't know. I think they're trying to think about the staging. I mean,
it was referenced in 1.0 though, wasn't it? That boat.
It was.
Maybe that's.
But like,
maybe
that's what they're talking about. What 14 trial stage they would want to perform on?
Yeah.
Which I understand wanting to perform on the boat. I don't know what he means when he says that would specifically be old school. I would like to perform on a boat. What do you mean?
Because the original performers, of course, Georgi, used to perform on big ships, which was big. Before the stage, it was just boat.
Like Captain Sabretooth.
Yes, Captain Sabretooth, the pioneers in staging. Yes. Mela?
There's a level of expectedness but disappointment that two of the three are Realm Reborn, very basic Realm Reborn trials.
Yeah.
Dancing Green, while not actually a trial, thank you very much,
true.
is also very predictable. Pick something more wild.
Yeah.
You know, like Titania's Castle or something.
Yeah.
You know, be more creative, guys.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe like a Hildebrand battle in the keep. There you go.
Maybe we should get a question from the Syndicate question, which is which trial that you would want to play on if you were in a band.
Well, that's a good one. That's a good one for next week. Okay. Other than a strong wind and the occasional overcast sky, Download was behaving relatively well this year. Despite some rain earlier in the week, Friday onward saw the sun shining and the tank tops and sun tan lines out in full force. It was a far cry from my last visit to Download amid thunderstorms and torrential rain. Ugh. That's just what a rock festival is, right? Soken laughs. It doesn't matter if the ground is all soggy and muddy as long as we're on fire. You see, I'm too old for that now. I cannot imagine.
I was too old for that when I was 19.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking want to do that then. Why would I want to do it now?
Oh God. And then just like waking up in a tent the day after, there's water in the tent. Or is it? Because it smells funny. Did someone piss on my tent? Like, it's just awful.
When I say I was too old for it at 19, it's because I mean to say I never did it because I knew I would never want to be in such a scenario in my life because it sounds horrible.
Yeah. Mela?
Saw a video from this year's Download of 2 people playing Magic the Gathering in a puddle. Like, the cards were in a puddle. I thought that was funny.
Oh my God. Well,
it's a rough time.
Yeah.
It's just a joke.
Yeah.
It's like, it's rough out there.
It's been a while since Fox last visited a Western festival, but he tells me Download felt like coming home, explaining that the biggest thing that hit him was seeing so many elderly couples enjoying the festival together.
Old metalheads.
Yes.
I mean, they're the coolest people.
Yeah, they are. They're just sitting in their chairs, but they've got their t-shirts on and all their tattoos, and that's the 80-year-old I want to be. When I see myself in 30 or 40 years, I want to be with my wife, sitting here, listening to some heavy metal band.
I don't believe Koji has any tattoos.
Probably not.
No, he needs to get on that. No,
none that I can see, but I also don't believe he has any that I can't see.
They are for his wife only.
The legendary Koji tramp stamp will be shown one day. He's going to bend over a little bit and then you see him like,
Yep. The sense of everyone coming together because of music was poignant to Fox. This is going to sound really cliche, but right now the world is like, we hate each other. I'm on this side. I'm on that side. This brings everyone together. And coming to this, it made me feel good for society again. Mela?
Metalheads are the nicest people you can ever meet. There was a video from, I think it was from Download as well, of someone in a wheelchair being crowd surfed just so they got to experience it. And they made sure they didn't fall out or anything. They got safely to the front.
Yeah.
It was very cool. It's really nice to see.
Yeah, they usually are nice people. So, yeah. Fox likens the Download community to that of 14. Everyone loves hard rock, metalcore, and they've come here, and they have that in common. 14 is the same. You have your white mage, you have your tanks, you have your DPS, but they're all there for the love of the game, and it brings them together as a community.
Sometimes.
Soken has been to many Japanese rock festivals over the years, but was blown away by the sheer scale of Download and how many people were there, with the festival regularly drawing 80,000 people a year. You just don't have anything on that level in Japan. A lot of the bands that are playing here, we know them in Japan, Soken says. We're very familiar with them as well, particularly for those of us who were really into rock back in the 90s. Some of the big names here. It's just really struck me the same way that Koji was talking about that kind of longevity of the fans and how everyone is still keeping up with the music, living right on the edge there with the music. As a fan of rock music in Japan, I'm kind of jealous. Gunn nods in agreement. It just really struck me whether it's yeah, Gunn speaks. It just really struck me whether it's all the people backstage, the crew, everyone working behind the scenes, or whether it's everyone out front having a great time. They just all feel like they're at home here. Everyone's got such sense of warmth and laughter, and it just feels like a beautiful place to be. Fantastic. Well, there you go. That is the adventures of Soken and crew at the Download Festival. Yeah, sounds like it was a good time. I haven't really.
Good.
I have seen the pictures. I mean, one of the pictures here from the festival. So yeah, they seem to have been really fired up when they were performing. I don't know if. Well, if anyone watching was there, you know, you can tell us in the comments. It'd be nice to see if what was the vibe like.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because I wonder how.
Mhm.
It doesn't really explain a lot of it here in the article, but I wonder what like non-14 players were like. Were there a lot of them coming in? You know, was it a big show for them?
That's what I'm curious about people that would have been experiencing the Primals for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're just kind of wandering around and you think, oh, this sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of that goes on at Download.
But also, like, I don't know how we'd hear from them because they're not going to be
That's
commenting on a Final Fantasy 14 podcast. That's the difficult question. We'd need someone that was there with people that don't normally go like that. We need someone who's a 14 player that either went with or knew people that aren't 14 players that also went to the Primals concert.
Or maybe they met them at the festival and became,
Yes.
heard from them or whatever. Yeah. Let us know.
If you were there.
Yeah, let us know if you have any.
Let us know
if you have any insights.
Did you get the AI shirt? Do tell us.
Yeah.
Did you get the AI?
Was it
shirt?
AI? Did you tell in person?
Let us know and send us a picture with the circles so we just to be sure so we understand what parts are AI. Okay, well, there you have it. That's the show. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will be back next week. Same time, same place. Remember to follow on all our socials at SpeakersXIV, twitch.tv/SpeakersXIV, youtube.com/SpeakersXIV, exclamation Discord and chat if you're watching live, and if you're watching on demand, link is in the description. Also in the description on the VOD will be the link to submit your entry for the screenshot contest, which takes place on Friday the 3rd of July. So make sure you join that as well. All right, that's it. Stay tuned if you're watching live for the post show. We'll be answering questions from the syndicate. And if we don't see you there, we'll see you next week. Bye.
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 Bye.